the record holder for most appearances on this show, most interviews on this show, the Hall of Famer of Kill Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Red Machine, the Memphis Strangler, the Vanilla Gorilla.
Lights out, William Montgomery, everybody.
Weirdly enough, I also call my pussy the Cathedral of Junk, so that's... You want the good news or the bad news? The bad news. The bad news is that I don't have a credit score. The good news is that I don't have a credit score. So if I apply for a loan and they can't find me in the system, I say just hit Control-Alt-Delete several times until they get flustered and approve financing for a hot tub. I'm getting a hot tub. They say Tommy was a pinball wizard despite being deaf, dumb, and blind. Yeah, well, he had 2 arms. Come on. If you think you know a one-armed pinball wizard, you don't know pinball. What is going on with America right now? Right. The Super Bowl dropped Lizzo. It measured 7.8 on the Richter scale. Yeah, it looks like Lizzo is in trouble. I guess we can all quit pretending that morbid obesity is a good thing. Okay, that's my time.
Unbelievable. A new minute, more new minutes than anybody ever in the history of the show. Time after time after time, an established delivery system that he keeps sharp. How you doing, William Montgomery?
I am doing really good. It was so much fun in Toronto. What is already going on with this fucking idiot?
He's laughing. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, it was really fun being in Toronto with you and also Detroit. It was so much fun. I realized in Toronto, it's all in Celsius, the temperature. So I put my controller on 70 degrees Celsius in the hotel room, and it's not the same as Fahrenheit. It got like to 160 or something. It was so hot.
It was indeed William's first time outside of the United States. What else in Toronto? That is incredible that you thought Celsius and Fahrenheit were the same. What does that translate to? What is 70 degrees?
That's like 100 and almost 200, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, it was probably about almost 200. I couldn't stop sweating when I walked back in after the show. I mean, it was hot as shit. David was in there briefly.
Yeah. David is sweaty room Beetlejuice. He just pops up everywhere. There's a... All right. Anyway. So what else about Toronto and Detroit? William is out there doing these theaters with me. They are indeed the largest venues you've ever done in your entire life. How does it feel up there? What's different? Explain to the people.
It feels good. I mean, I'll be honest with y'all. I've gotten very used to a crowd around this size when it's literally 5,000, 10,000 people. I freeze up there. Tony has been so sweet to let me continue to do this, but it's turning into a disaster for me. Whenever it's about 5 to 10,000 fucking people, I just can't help but freeze up there. I mean, I'm trying to have the set of my life up there every fucking time, but I can't do it. I mean, 5 to 10,000 people is...
Well, I lock up phones at all these shows, so maybe you could show the people, like you could do one of your normal jokes and you could show the people like what it's like for them up there. So picture William, he's in the middle of his set, he's in front of 5 or 10,000 people, and here he is. William Montgomery, this is what it's like. Picture the 5 or 10,000 people so that you naturally freeze up. This is what he does in theaters. So he's got a big joke, there's a big laugh, everybody laugh.
That's what I do. I literally just freeze up. Tony's been so sweet. Let me do it. Yeah, I can. And then I say...
improv guru, William Montgomery. Yeah. Just did nothing. I guess that counts as freezing up. I love it.
Yeah, I was freezing up. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again, Tony.
Okay. All right. You were right about this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm getting really weird vibes from him already. How many beers? What have you had? 8 beers down there? What is going on?
Yeah, that is a lot of Modelo's for a little tiny fellow like you. This little soft taco we got right here. Look at this guy. All right, William, what else is going on in the world? Tell us more.
I bought off of eBay. I've still been buying shit off eBay. I bought a collector's edition 1972 Ouija board, and I got it out literally last night trying to contact some of the spirit entities in my apartment. And Tony, I'm horrified to tell you I've opened up a portal, I think, in my fucking apartment.
Describe it more. What happened exactly?
I mean, I'm a lot of the time still opening up my butthole in the mirror, looking at my hemorrhoids, and there will be another hand that gets on one side of my butt cheek so I can loosen up this one hand and my asshole. Somebody's holding open my asshole in the bathroom. I don't know who it is. I've opened up a fucking portal to hell. They're fucking with my butthole. I mean, I don't even know what's going on.
Do they suck it from the back?
Yes. They wear a yarmulke. They suck it from the back.
I bought one of those Ouija boards too, and the one thing I couldn't resurrect was my career.
Don't say that. You were in the second Herbie the Love Bug movie, man. Things are looking up. Stop, Joe DeRosa.
You know, folks, showbiz is tough.
He was in Herbie the Love Bug Fully Loaded, y'all.
I was in Burt Kreischer Fully Loaded, the sequel.
He was in he had sex with Lindsay Lohan. Didn't you?
With Burt Kreischer.
With Burt Kreischer.
Yes.
Y'all,
the three of us. The four of us.
the four of us. David was there.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
William, I want to find out more about this portal that you opened up. You look in the mirror, and what happens exactly?
So I'm looking, the man wipes, Tony, you're going to be happy to know I have been wiping my butthole a little bit. I'm still not doing it every time, but I'm wiping my butthole a little bit now. But yeah, I just literally lean over, and I just hold open my butthole, just looking at this thing. It's the size of a small grape, finally. It's a little better than it was. But yeah, I just open it up, and then a hand comes in the picture, comes in the mirror, and it just holds open my butthole, and then I can move around with my other hand, and things are...
When you're looking at yourself in the mirror, what are you hearing at the time? What does it sound like?
Red Man, turn it off, you fucking idiot! I'm having a really hard time up here tonight for some reason. Red Man, turn it off! Red Man, turn it off, dude.
You don't
Who even fucking is that? That guy doesn't even look like me. I don't know why
everybody,
people are doing
literally every Kill Tony fan has sent us and tagged us in these things with saying, look, we found hillbilly William Montgomery.
Yeah, I don't get it. I look so much better than that piece of shit.
This guy went super viral this week. He looks just like you, and somehow he got more famous than you in 1 week. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like shit. Especially after a nightmare set tonight. Because I'm literally living a nightmare in my apartment right now. How do you think I got these curls in my hair tonight? It's from the portal. They're curling my hair, too.
How does it make you feel when Red Band plays that music?
It makes me feel like I literally want to fucking find you in the fucking alleyway tonight, Red Band, and kiss you.
Oh, what a twist.
I've been being really mean recently, Red Band. We need to make the guy and the girl kiss. Can we kiss?
Wow.
Come on, you pussy! Ribbon, what are you doing?
Nobody sent you this guy? You don't know who that guy is?
I'm off the internet, Tony! I'm literally off the internet now.
Your
so
Wi-Fi went out when the portal opened?
My Wi-Fi went out when the portal went open, but whatever. You live and you learn.
William, I'm just going to say it for everybody. Everybody fucking loves you. You are a monster. It is unbelievable.
It's been fun, Tony.
A lot of people, they fucking run out of minutes. They think that it's a thing where you have to fucking...
Yeah, this isn't a game!
Yes!
You think you could do this? You couldn't, bitch!
You're goddamn right.
No fucking way, you bitch.
I completely agree with him. Nobody else has done it, and nobody can do it the way that you fucking do it. One more time for the Big Red Machine, William Montgomery.
The Weather Channel's Jim Cantori refused to cover Hurricane Hillary in California because he said most people who talk about Hillary end up missing or dead. The California Hurricane Hillary has been rough. I think Hillary killed 26 people and the storm killed 4. But seriously, Hillary has only killed 4 people so far, but half of those will be reported as suicides or freak plane crash accidents. Imagine you love eating ants so much, they make that your official name. They're like, hey, I know what we should call them. Have you seen what they eat? That's all they eat. I'm talking about an anteater. Okay. I'm writing a children's book about a white upper-class male athlete who gets teased by the other third graders for having a large penis. It's called The David Koechner Story. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
Wow, the great William Montgomery, everybody, doing it again. Add on to his statistic the most new minutes in the history of the show. An absolute freak of nature, starting out all these theater shows to the biggest pop you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I mean, in Chicago, after the fucking show, I was still riding off of the high, and I think Tony was too, because I was not going to keep doing this, but Tony and I ended up strangling 3 fucking homeless people in Chicago. It was exciting seeing how pumped Tony got. I mean, me and I were so pumped, strangling the life out of these 2 Filipino dudes.
It is really true. The Chicago Theater, one of the oldest, most iconic, famous theaters in the country. After you do a set like that up there, there is no real way to feel any more satisfaction. There's no more like serotonin or dopamine left other than murdering people.
Yeah, just strangling the life out of Filipino people.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think we had to give away the race of our innocent homeless victims, William.
Yeah, sorry. It's not always Filipinos. Sometimes it's other people. Okay.
William Montgomery with another rock-solid set. Those Hurricane Hillary jokes are absolutely hilarious.
Thank you. Yeah, it's happening now. Yeah, I start getting worried about telling that Hillary stuff because she is going to come after me. I've been getting these weird phone calls. I mean, I'm literally starting to get nervous that they're going to pin a couple of those fucking stranglings on me back from Memphis from this past weekend in Chicago. I mean, it was 2 like hairy Filipino dudes. I think they're going to fucking get that on me, so I have to be super careful. But yeah, I was thinking about those Hillary jokes today about the hurricane.
William Montgomery, one of the great comedians and improvisers of the history of the show. You're up here with both legends of stand-up and improvising and comedic acting. So what do you have any questions or anything for these legends of the game?
Yeah, David, is it true that you do in fact have a big penis and you were starting to play football in the 3rd grade? Is that a true?
Sure. For the purposes of this ending this bit, yes.
Okay.
It got in the way and I was made fun of.
Where was that? Minneapolis?
Or Missouri. So
Missouri,
yeah,
okay.
it's an MI, so you're right there. Yeah.
MI, yeah, that must have been so exciting and also kind of weird.
Also very traumatic, but you know, that which doesn't kill us, right? Makes us
Exactly,
strong. Yeah.
exactly. For sure. Roseanne, is that true that you played a lot of women's basketball and you have big areolas and they were making fun of your areolas on the team?
They did. They called her Areola Jordan. So stupid.
It's absolutely true. Back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Roseanne, we got to smoke some more weed again, maybe
Fuck
tonight.
Yeah, your weed is fucking, I said it's Viet Cong weed.
Because we strangled a couple of fucking Viet Cong people after we smoked it.
It made me want to dig a tunnel with a spoon and then shoot down helicopters with a straw.
Well, maybe someday. I would love to do that with you. Maybe someday.
I'd love it. That was some good shit.
That was good. Maybe tonight after the show we can do that again.
Oh, boy.
It was.
I brought a joint of my own that's real good California weed.
By the way, Roseanne, I'm going to tell you something that William is not going to tell you because he's never been given this compliment that you just gave him before. But that weed that you smoked, without any question at all, was actually my weed. William just handed you the blunt. So you thought it was William's weed. And you gave him credit for it on your podcast, but no big deal. It was mine.
Tony, you promised you weren't going to tell her that, dude.
If you want some real Viet Cong weed, John Dees has the craziest of it all. There you go. You can have it. You can have it now that the episode is ending, Roseanne. Yeah, you're about to be on another fucking planet, dude.
Roseanne, can I get a or not?
Oh shit. The Queen Bee, Roseanne Barr. You know what I think?
What?
William, I think now
Texas needs to make this shit legal.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on, Governor Abbott? Get out of your wheelchair and sign it into law.
Yeah, he's mad because he can't get any higher.
Right.
William motherfucking Montgomery, everybody.
It is now official. Yevgeny Prigozhin was in the plane that crashed in Russia a few days ago. As a reminder, always turn off your cell phone before you take off. There are rumors Steve Harvey's wife had an affair with their personal chef and bodyguard. Let's just hope this doesn't turn into a family feud. The good news is that if the personal chef did have an affair with Steve Harvey's wife, Steve promises not to fire him. The bad news, he's going to go paddleboarding with Barack Obama. Bob Barker died this week. He chose to be cremated, which is nice considering they'll only have to turn the tanning bed up 10 degrees. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
Let's go indeed. That is a fucking great joke. Bob Barker's tanning bed.
That's an amazing joke, dude.
Wait, what did you just say? No, seriously, I didn't hear you. What did you just say?
That was a wonderful joke.
Thank you. Okay.
William Lights Out Montgomery has done it again, coming in over the top. The man with more minutes than anyone ever in the history of the show comes out, does it again. Super topical stuff that literally all happened this week. Cell phone on an airplane, Steve Harvey, paddleboarding, Bob Barker. I mean, you went through the whole thing. Stuff you only could have written this week. You really are the big red machine. How does it feel?
It feels really good, and Tony, I have to be honest, I think one of the sponsors of the show is Liquid IV. I've been taking it a bunch recently, and it really hurts. It's literally an IV in your arm.
No.
Because I've been doing it. I went over to Red Band's guy. He said he was a Red Band's guy. And yeah, the guy go into his apartment and he sets me up with this IV. Is that really what Liquid IV is? I thought it was a drink supplement.
It is. It's a powdered drink.
Well, what's this guy fucking injecting into my ass, Tony?
That's a different thing. That's an IV.
If it's Red Band's guy, it's probably like Hershey's syrup or something.
Red
yeah,
Band
you're
is
looking as fat as ever, Red Band.
Red Band is snorting like a pig right now.
Christmas Story.
Wow, look at you.
Can you do that? That's the first time I've ever tried to do that.
Do it again. Aww. Aw, your first snorts.
Who said that's cute? You?
No, that was Michael.
Did you?
Gets-
Get the fuck out of here, dumbass! I just had the set of my life up here. Don't fuck me up right now, bitch.
Kicking people out. William Montgomery, one of his trademark maneuvers. Get him out of here, he famously says. In every comedy club, every theater that we've been doing, he attempts to kick somebody out.
I am always
Literally,
trying
we've been
to
doing venues with 4,000 people. He will target someone in the first 2 minutes and say, get him out of here.
It's about a 90% success rate. They immediately, security comes in, they fucking drag him out. I meet him in the back about 10 minutes after I get off stage. I start prodding him. I got this really cool, Tony actually got it for me. It's this little rod that has an electrical thing on the end of it, and I will just stand in the fucking alleyway and just fucking shock these pieces of shit.
It is a cattle prod.
A cattle prod, yes,
Yeah.
that's the name.
A lot of people don't know this, but I secretly keep one under the table and I zap Red Band when he's misbehaving sometimes.
Woo!
Wasn't there like somebody that sat in the front row that you like went after and like you shouldn't have like recently? That was like some big president or something.
It was a Native American Indian man who was the owner of a casino somewhere in California when I was opening up for Segura. Yeah, why would you bring that up?
Oh, yeah, that is correct. I do remember now. Little fun fact, it was the only time Segura ever took you on the road. All the tour dates that he does.
Yeah, it's almost like you already knew that, Red Band, you fucking piece of shit.
He owned the casino you guys played at, or this place.
Literally the owner of the venue, multi hundred millionaire, and you targeted him and told him to get out of his own venue. And it's just crazy, Segura, the only person that works more than him is Bert, and it's crazy because Segura literally does like 5 or 6 nights a week on the road. You would think he would have invited you back.
Yeah, you would have, but it was after I kicked the chief out. I mean, you should have seen his pussy-ass fucking headdress he had on. He had the fucking most pussy-ass... I was like, what are you, an Arapaho? What are you, a Choctaw? What's another Indian? Hold on. Hold on. Pocahontas, thanks, bitch. Fuck, I wasn't looking for specific Indians, bitch. I was looking for groups.
Robin from earlier.
Man,
Shout out to
I had
Robin.
forgot all about Robin. My brain scrubbed that memory until I just had a horrible flashback. Oh, God. Remember the guy that just wouldn't stop talking?
Oh, dude.
That was
Talking about William?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Incredible. So, William, what else is going on? You've been doing these theaters with me, biggest venues you've ever performed in your life. How does it feel?
It feels wonderful. It's a big rush. I've had to kind of be able to blow off steam recently, and I've discovered a game that I used to play, but I forgot how exciting it was. I've been playing a bunch of Battleship recently. The board game, it really kind of helps blow off steam after, you say like A6, and they say hit, and then you basically go in kind of a grid pattern around A6, and then when you start hitting them, you can keep on going in the order. It's a rush. Once you get once you start hitting battleships, I'm not stopping. It's literally such a fucking rush once you start hitting. You're like Q7, and they're like hit, and then you're like Q6, and they say no, and then you say okay Q8. I got your ass, bitch.
Perhaps I wasn't expecting a master class on Battleship, but here we are learning from a true master who literally looks like he would be the captain of a battleship. So
I'd take great pride in that.
Who do you play with?
hopefully not a Norwegian sailor because they are very good. Who do you play with?
I posted a thing on Craigslist. They don't have the misconnections anymore. I used to post on that a lot, but no, it's just under the gardening section. I'm like, hey, I got a shed in the backyard. It's filled with stuff. If you want to come by and grab some of this dirt and shit. And then they come by and I'm like, actually, I have a bigger surprise for you in the house. And then I take them
into the place in one of the upper bedrooms and just get out the fucking Battleship game. Sometimes they don't want to play, and I have to handcuff them to the fucking chair. And then sometimes Red Band comes out with just a mask on and his penis shaking. And
wow, you guys play Battleship?
Yes.
All right. William, you're a monster. Anything else we should talk about before we get out of here? How's the puppy? That's a great question. Yeah, we got it. Thank you, sir. We got it.
It's doing good.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. That's enough of the questions. He did a follow-up question. Is it getting big?
She's getting bigger. She's now 4 pounds. She was less than 2 pounds. And yeah, she's doing so good.
Wow. If you had to pay tribute to the sweet little dog that you have, how would you do it?
Sing it.
I love you, Gator. You know I love you, Gator. Red Band's coming over later tonight, and he's wearing his pants that come off easily. We're gonna see his penis tonight.
Hey. William Montgomery, the Ghost.
Yeah, Ric Flair left because he didn't want to have to tangle with these 2-inch salamanders. And also, no shit, you were divorced, bitch. Oh, my God. What was going on with that woman? Happy Labor Day, ladies. Actually, sorry, I forget men can go into labor as well now. So happy Labor Day, man. Global warming is a really big topic in Congress right now. The Republicans are in favor of it because they hope it will keep Mitch McConnell from freezing up again. Mitch McConnell played golf with John Fetterman yesterday. They quit keeping score after multiple strokes. I mean, what's going on, America? Term limits, age limits? What about stroke limits? There's a new hurricane developing in the mid-Atlantic called Hurricane Muhammad. Forecasters say it's hard to predict the storm's path, but you can expect it to hit tall buildings. Mostly of the twin variety. Okay. It's my time. Thank y'all so much.
William, lights out, Montgomery.
William, I'm really sorry about Jimmy Buffett, dude.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've been a parrot head for fucking 20 years now. I mean, I pretty much grew up in the faith, so it was sad when he left this earth a couple days ago.
Just have a beard off already.
Well, he won't. And also, Ari, you were so sweet to suck on my penis last time.
Whoa!
That is true. We had our first sucked penis.
I have not forgotten it, buddy.
Neither have I. Oh, my God. I mean, what are you doing after the show?
Yeah.
I think we found out who's been
Stay
selling
with
everybody
me.
Percocets.
Hey, stay with me. Sometimes at night, I imagine that it was your real dick, dude.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, but maybe we can make that happen tonight.
What did your parents say when they saw the episode with Ari sucking your dick?
My mom said, William, I always knew you were a homosexual. It's fine. Why did you not come out to us earlier? So it was weird. It was a very weird conversation in the Montgomery household. And I had just recently watched Little Man with Marlon Wayans. What kind of surgery did they do on his ass? He was like a little baby. Did you ever see that? Little Man? Yeah, Marlon Wayans is like this robber, but he's this little boy. I was just wondering. I asked my mom that when she's like, William, are you gay? And I was like, bitch, you ever seen Little Man? But yeah.
What made you watch Little Man?
I don't know.
How did you end up watching a old Marlon Wayans movie like that?
Looked it
He
up.
thought it was going to be child pornography.
He thought it was gonna be child pornography. Shut the fuck up, dude. You've been throwing me off this whole fucking time. I've been watching your fucking scary ass sitting back there the whole time. Don't come at me tonight. Fuck it, I swear to God I was gonna go after Ric Flair. So you don't fuck me up right now, dude. Stop fucking my ass up.
He's an unstoppable force. Every time he yells something like that, the band goes along with him. It is absolutely incredible. He has that power. He literally has the power to control the band with his passion.
Yeah, I mean, I discovered Little Man on IMDb. It's a great movie website. IMDb.
When you get really passionate, even the horn plays a little bit and everything.
Yeah, I ate this really good chocolate pie earlier. With some vanilla ice cream. Okay.
Where'd you eat chocolate pie and vanilla ice cream at?
At Perkins. I flew back to Memphis yesterday, and I ate at Perkins, and it's really good. I mean, it's as good as it's ever been. I highly recommend going to Perkins if you're in the Mid-South area.
Very interesting. So you went to Perkins last night, or you went to Memphis last night to go to Perkins?
Yes.
And then you went to Perkins today.
And then I went today. I went last night, then I went today, then I went twice earlier today. I got a couple different pies.
What else did you have at Perkins? What do you love about Perkins?
Man, you know I love them cheeseburgers. Also, their pancakes are pretty good. They have pretty good fruit cups. I love their grits. And just a Coke or a Coca-Cola or something.
Got a Coca-Cola.
What the fuck is going on?
Hold on, what are you talking about, Mark? This is how it works.
Oh, okay.
You've been scaring me all night along with your fucking ass, dude. How am I supposed to perform? It's like a fucking circus up here. God.
It is.
It's like I'm in a Barnum & Bailey's right now.
What is happening? What have you set off? Something's happening. William? We've never seen this before. This is very interesting. Seems as though he's put the band into their own rhythm. He's holding it on. This is like when Mario gets a star in Super Mario World or something like that. It's the William Montgomery version of turboing up right now. We've never seen this. For those of you just listening to the podcast, he's staring the audience in the eyes while slowly, a slight bounce.
I'm looking at you, bitch!
Fucking it.
Wow, that was terrifying.
What was that song called, William?
That's what plays in his head at Perkins.
Was that cowboy music?
Was that cowboy music?
Well, I know it's not going to be Four Horsemen.
No, it's not cowboy music. It's called dancing music.
It's a dancing music?
Yeah, dancing music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. William, anything else before we let you go?
I also saw a movie called Bubble Boy this past week.
Tell us about Bubble Boy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he lives in the bubble.
Oh.
Tell us about Bubble Boy.
He has this horrible kidney disease, and
Can they turn it funny?
no, they're pretty much looking for somebody with the right blood type. They're in this weird, like, Jamaican country or something, and they're looking for this antidote, something about his blood, and
and they're looking, and this guy's just in a bubble the whole time, and it gets really badly sunburned because the sun just shines in through that bubble. And he's looking for a kidney, and he can't find that kidney, but you don't know till the very end if he finds a kidney or not. And this the whole time, he's in this bubble getting sunburned.
We got to get Ric Flair back.
Yeah.
Look, any bubble that respects the youth and takes care of boys or girls of any kind, I won't take part of a show that insults that. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here, but I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave.
If there's one thing you know about Ric Flair, he does not make fun of people who donate their time.
It is pretty wild.
That's the one thing you should know about Ric.
That's the whole show.
Yeah.
Is making fun of people who are donating their time.
And his son died of heroin.
Okay, that has nothing to do with anything,
I
William.
didn't know that.
I just found out.
I didn't realize his son died.
Fucking Christ. What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't have anything to do with anything. He just
shocking,
became this
though.
very sympathetic character to me. Before that, I was like, he's really drunk, and then that happened, and it's like, damn, your son died.
I feel like my saying wouldn't be woo if my son had died of heroin.
Okay, that was before. That was before.
Hopefully he's not still here. Is he hearing all this?
1,000%. He's right upstairs watching us.
Oh, God.
William, any last words?
Been so nice to be here tonight. Go to Perkins if y'all find yourself near a Perkins in the
What should they order at Perkins? Tell these people.
Burgers and fries.
What else?
Chocolate milk.
What else?
Some syrup. Some spaghetti.
Oh,
Some pasta. Shut up, man.
Someone's yelling out their favorite dish at Perkins. What was it? Go ahead.
No, it's crazy.
What? Be louder.
Crazy.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
We found a retard match.
I love spaghetti. So good. I love spaghetti.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
How those ribs over there?
Huh?
How the ribs over there at Perkins?
They don't have ribs there.
Oh, okay.
They don't.
Oh, come on, Ari.
All right.
Austin, Texas, dude, the greatest comedy scene in the world.
It is true. It is true. Shane, why don't you tell him?
Montgomery,
Shane, why don't you tell him? Shane, why don't you tell
the
the
fuck is that supposed to be?
I think you're doing good. I like your shit.
Cool,
You
well,
know I like your shit, dude.
I know I'm kidding. Okay.
Don't make me fucking turn on you, dude. Don't. I know you
Don't make me turn on your fucking ass.
I don't live anywhere near a Perkins, dude. I'm on edge.
Shane actually is moving here to
Yeah, I'll be
Austin,
down.
Texas. Another one joins the fray. William was one of the first people to move here right alongside of everyone in early 2021. And now you make $40,000 a week on Cameo. A little fun fact.
Whoa.
Cameo. I've married a couple of people this week. There were a couple of breakups. I had to put a dog down. I had to teach the person how to put a dog down. I said, put that motherfucker in a bag, go to a fucking bridge, throw that motherfucker off the bridge. It's like a 30-minute cameo. So if you need me to kill anybody, I can walk you through how to maybe strangle somebody or...
William Montgomery, we love you. Thank you so much. There you go, William Montgomery.
"9/11 update, it still happened. So in the past month, I've discovered that Barack Obama is bisexual and the Russian opposition leader may still be alive, and I only got one question. You mean to tell me Captain D's and Long John Silver's still ain't settled this shit, man? Fish fry nuggets, raise up! Who you with? Popeye's Army 504, you heard me? Hoo-doo, hoo-doo. I saw a headline earlier today that said earthquake rocks Morocco back to the Stone Age, and I couldn't help but wonder, so the earthquake caused no damage in Morocco? That place be staying in the Stone Age! Hoo-dee-oh, hoo-dee-oh. Why does Donald Trump even want to run for president again? He's already achieved more than most of the people in this room. That would be like if Michael Jordan stopped playing basketball at the height of his career and joined a minor league baseball team. Quick 9/11 update. They just found a missing plane. Okay.
All right, William Montgomery, everybody. I do believe he's added a new hootie hoo trademark to the.
Hootie hoo, hootie hoo. I've been listening to that song a bunch this past weekend. It's by True, an artist named True.
Yeah, no, it's a group. True is a super group that was within the No Limit Soldiers in the early 2000s. I know all about this because I listened to them a lot. I found it unbelievable that you are debuting a new Hootie Hoo reference 23 years after the song was a hit, and it was only a hit specifically to people very deep in the hip-hop listening community. But here you are in Austin, Texas, 96% white audience, dropping a brand new Hootie Hoo joke, and they're going along with it. They don't know what it means or represents, but Hootie Hoo is the call for the killers, for those of you that don't know. Thank you, John Dees. Absolutely. Blam, 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 blam. Red Band quits doing sound effects during the William part for some reason because he can be lazier than he already is. In a stunning turn of events, when the easiest job in the world can't be any easier.
You don't interrupt William unless he's going to start making fun of me or like.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't even going to say shit to your stupid ass tonight, you fucking idiot.
You woke the beast, baby.
Yeah, don't fucking get me pissed off tonight, Rick!
Oh, he.
Hootie hoo. Hootie hoo.
Hootie hoo.
Hootie hoo. By the way, do you think Horton heard a hootie hoo?
Yes, I think he did.
I'm just trying to make small talk.
Yeah.
So, William, how did you find Hootie Hoo from True? Spelled T-R-U, by the way.
Without the
those
E.
of you that don't know. Am I correct, John?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Go ahead.
I've been in a really big New Orleans rap sort of era in my life recently, ever since I found out that the little dog that I got is, in fact, not a long-haired Chihuahua, but, in fact, a Rottweiler. I had sort of joked around Tony that she was a Rottweiler, just fucking around, obviously. But we got the DNA results back. We got a 23andMe on her, and she is 100% a Rottweiler. So I have been living pretty much, at least in my mind, on the streets of New Orleans, circa early 2000s. It's just how I fucking live. I've always joked about having a couple pistols in my car. I literally have two Smith & Wessons in my car right now, so.
Wow. Very, very interesting.
I tried to say meth and Swiss. I fucked it up when I tried to say Smith & Wesson. So.
It's all right. We'll edit this out. But I think that there's something about, I've got some grandma's cookies and a Sega Game Gear in my car. So, point William, But why do you need a gun? Who's coming after you?
I have these people. I've literally, when I talk about being in my kind of early 2000s, kind of Louisiana, New Orleans rap era, I literally was living that life about 10 years ago outside of Kansas City. And it's kind of, there are people after me right now. So that's why I was hoping Red Band wouldn't fuck up before I kind of laid this out on y'all. Yeah, I mean, there are these people after me. So I do have two pistols. Oh, that was a funny one. What was that? What was that? That was a really funny one. I was thinking you were going to do something fun on that one, you fucking idiot.
That was Sci-Fi Alarm 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
And there's 7 different sci-fi alarms over there.
Why don't we try Sci-Fi Alarm 2?
Ooh. That's a sci-fi alarm.
Yeah,
I've
that
never
really
heard
is.
one.
Hootie hoo.
Hootie hoo.
That really.
Now, is there a wrong time to hootie hoo, or is it always?
It's always the right time to hootie.
Well, Moment of silence, maybe.
Yeah, moment of silence. I mean, moment of silence is you don't want a hootie hoo, for sure. Not a moment of silence, for sure. You don't want a hootie hoo if everybody's trying to be quiet, like a funeral or
9/11 memorial.
9/11 memorial.
Right.
Yeah, anything like that.
But if they had a hootie hoo alarm in the towers that day, a lot of people would have survived.
They would have.
Yeah.
Would take a sip of my drink.
Now, William, you were telling me you owe someone $3,500.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about... I'm not talking about that right
Tell that tale. Tell that tale. Tell that tale. Go, we got it?
Yeah, Sam wasn't lying, but it's just a weird situation. Tell the people, it's not like I've done nothing wrong.
You did nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong.
No, you're just a gullible oaf.
I'm just a gullible oaf.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing my dirty laundry tonight.
I actually know the story. I know what you're talking about.
It's that story, yes.
Yeah. Can I say it's kind of crazy? It's actually hilarious. I think.
I don't know.
All right, maybe we shouldn't.
Should we do a movie trailer for it?
Yes. Yeah.
But I don't know what happened.
In a world where a podcast advertiser.
Hang tight, Sam. We'll get some music going.
Okay.
Can we get some
wait,
live?
Can I play drums?
You want me to give you the lowdown and then you could do that?
Yeah,
let
please.
Tony.
Yeah,
let everybody know what's
I'll play
happening.
drums.
I'll give you the lowdown.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Sam on drums.
Okay,
I love
perfect.
this.
What happened, Tony?
Okay, so William has a podcast, but he mostly focuses on his cameos. He makes vast sums of money through Cameo, but he also has a podcast, but he has too many people on it, and they're all talking over each other at the same time. So it doesn't have that many listeners, even though it should be mostly him, the star, being featured in it. But he has fears that he can't get over, so he clutters it up with too many people. Anyway, his viewership is so low that his ads that he's supposed to do, he actually owes money.
Yeah, not only am I not owed any money, I owe the person $3,500 fucking dollars.
How is that possible? It's literally
That's what
unheard
happened.
of in the podcast world. It's the opposite of Joe Rogan's Spotify deal.
Yes.
He owes somebody $3,500.
I owe somebody money.
Okay, here is the movie trailer. This is Dr. Phil.
In a world where one man had a podcast.
The William Montgomery Show.
The enthusiasm was low, but the ad sales were lower.
I owe money.
They owed a fuck ton of cash.
$3,500.
$3,500 to be exact. HelloFresh has a gun pointed at their cock.
I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the HelloFresh corporate offices.
He's the only man in Austin, Texas to not realize his full potential, with the people on his podcast willingly holding him back.
I mean, I can explain that one. I mean,
we're good. We'll figure it out in the movie.
Okay.
One man, one summer, one beard.
$3,500 later.
He had to do anything for cash and was willing to do whatever it takes.
Just take your penis out of your shorts, man.
He was kicked out of most grocery stores for asking people to take their penises out. But he needed to support his family.
I've got like 5 kids right now.
He's got 5 kids.
And it's really hard to raise 5 little boys on $3,500 missing from your bank account. And
every day he woke up looking in the mirror saying the same thing.
is my hemorrhoid ever gonna get out from my fucking asshole?
He'd already forgotten about his real kids and focused on his butthole kids, his hemorrhoids.
5 hemorrhoids, 5 kids.
He knew that this was a summer of change, the summer everything had to turn in his favor. William Montgomery had one hootie who left. He stars in this summer's feature film, Gullible Oaf. With Cam Patterson as the guy with rocks and bullets.
playing Red Band is a guy who does his penis out at the HEB.
And comedian Jen with the longest story ever with no ending. This summer, Gullible Oaf in select theaters only at the Mothership.
Fuck yes. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. William Montgomery, everybody.
I actually have some very exciting news. I've started a church. The good news is gay people are allowed. The bad news, they got it tied 25%. Isn't it weird how every time I Google search Ron Paul, a SWAT team hogties me and FedExes me to Guantanamo Bay? 3 buddies went to check into a La Quinta Inn in Nashville this past week and ended up managing the hotel for hours after they discovered no one was working there. I actually have a confession. I was actually selling the employees Xanax bars out of room 217 and they all blacked out. I ain't ever gonna stop selling Xanax bars out of room 217. It has come out that comedian Hassan Minhaj has been lying about being the victim of racism for years to remain relevant. From a white girl dumping him in high school to people sending him anthrax. Now I'm starting to question whether he was actually raped by Russell Brand. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
1 minute, 9 seconds for the veteran of not only the show, but obviously the Civil War, William Montgomery. Absolutely incredible. You did it again. Love the joke at the end, making fun of 2 comedians at once. Jamar and I started stand-up with Hassan Minhaj. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he used to pull up at Marty's and shit. Marty's is a...
Yeah, it was barely a comedy club. It was really some dude's like living room that really wanted, I don't know, what do you think? He inherited money or something like that?
All I know is he raped bitches on that couch, and that wasn't good.
He did? Marty?
Probably. He remember Hassan Minhaj.
I paid $5 to get raped on that couch.
Yeah, I was there. I watched it. I jacked off to it on everything. I remember Hassan Minhaj.
What do you remember about Hassan Minhaj, though? I'm curious.
No, real shit. Like, hey, yo, he was a hard worker. He did pull up with new jokes every time and shit like that. That's all I fucking remember. But he was a hard worker, so I'm fucked up about you shitting on him.
Well, you're going to have to deal with that. And
I'm so sorry.
The saddest part is that we can clearly hear the microphone dropping.
And I just want to say something, though. Red Band, I know today is like your Christmas. It's National Cheeseburger Day.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Eat it, bitch!
Not a damn chance.
Wow, Red Band using an inside reference. Shout out to Not a Damn Chance Burgers, one of our local favorites here in Austin, Texas. Even though the owner keeps inviting my friends that visit from New York and LA to have to go to the place instead of bringing them here. It drives me absolutely crazy, but he does it. Shout out to Philip, everybody. He's here tonight. Yeah, this is the kind of power I possess, is to make my friends feel awkward about doing shit that annoys me on a show. Yeah, card I use rarely, but when I do, very effective. Not a Damn Chance Burgers is literally one of the best burgers in the world. Has to be. He's won multiple Michelin stars. Some of the best. If they gave Michelin stars in Austin, I think he would win one here. But you know what I found out? They don't do that. It's only in New York and LA. Isn't that right, Philip? Oh, okay. More than those 2, but not here. How about a hand for my friend Philip? Literally one of the best chefs on planet Earth. Sushi by Scratch restaurants.
Best sushi in the world.
It's the best sushi in the world, and literally the best. The burgers are so good that I think they're fucking too good, and I sleep deeply after the burgers. They literally, I can't work after eating one of his burgers, so I have to eat it at the end of the night.
Tony, you brought up Marty's. When I moved to LA, I was doing the open mics at Marty's, and I remember one night I was high as fuck on cocaine and I think Bud Ices, and I held my breath in that place for 2.5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, that's just what I remember about Marty's. I held my breath 2.5 minutes there.
Well,
I also remember you from the movie Scary Movies with the little hands. The nigga with the little hands. Trying to.
Because of my little hands.
Is there anything you want to say to Jamar after what he just said to you, William?
No, I have to hold my tongue right now. I mean, I have to.
No, man, because I got another one lined up, so it may be a good response to yours.
Jamar,
roast god William Montgomery loading up right now, famous for his incredible roast skills. Oh shit, there's the corpse of John Benet Ramsey taking a pee break right now.
I fucked her.
I better be nice.
Put
Jeez.
a bra on, bitch. Holy shit. I saw your titty. Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
Indeed. Wearing
Keep your bitch in check, dude. What the fuck? Tell her has to put a bra on, dude. What the fuck?
That is true. And you should probably put one on as well, sir. Incredible. William, what else is going on this week? Tell us about your actual life.
Oh, man, what? Why are you already fucking laughing, you fucking idiot?
Oh,
I haven't
shit.
even
He's
said
mad
anything.
at who appears to be white Spike Lee sitting in the front row here.
Spike your drink, Lee.
William, what about you? What about your life? You just acknowledged a random person in the front row when I asked about you.
Tony, I'm super excited about the end of the week. I'm finally going to the water park in between here and San Antonio. What is that place called? I can't. There's a Schlitterbahn. Finally going to Schlitterbahn.
But you're cancer. Like, aren't you not supposed to be in the sun?
Red Band bringing up skin cancer. Here we go.
Cancer.
Comedy Lord Red Band bringing up Williams.
I actually
skin
have
cancer.
to. I have to go back to the dermatologist. I think I've fucking skin cancer now, right by my nose. Why are you laughing, you fucking idiot? I'm not even kidding. So I hope I look really cool with a big scar on my face because I'm about to have a big scar when they have to remove it. So I've been dealing with that, Tony. I mean, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to have a really good time at Schlitterbahn at the end of the week. But all I can think
Kim
about.
Congdon.
I think you have comedy cancer.
Whoa.
Wait,
wow.
that's a good thing,
Kim
right?
taking a shot at one of the most beloved characters in the history of the show. This is incredible. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. William eyeballing her, looking her up and down. Anything can happen right now.
I think you got cancer in your butt, bitch.
Oh!
What do you mean I can't roast people, Tony? And Jamar, I think you have cancer all over your skin, dude. What's going on?
William Montgomery beard is red because he combed it with the comb he killed a prostitute with.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pee again, Tony.
My guests are done for the night. Your job here is done.
You know, I've been hearing, though, on the road with you, Tony, that William's just been destroying every single one of your shows, though. Like, he's been, killing it.
Yeah, he's
It's
one
been
of
a
the top
pleasure.
young
It's been
rising
wonderful.
comedians in the world. We wouldn't have it any other way.
You look like it retired.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at the wheels turning over here. Oh,
You're
my.
like George Washington toilet.
Oh, Jamar.
I'm gonna go take a
George
shit.
Washington's
Okay.
toilet.
Oh, my God. All right. William, tell us a little bit more before we get out of here. Let's put a ribbon on this. Tell us something that you're passionate about this week.
Well, I did bring our sweet little dog here tonight. I've been really passionate about her. I've been getting on Reddit a bunch recently. I haven't been on the Kill Tony one in about 2 months because of all the fucking faggots on that. But other than that, I have been looking at a bunch of the Watch People Die subreddit. Man, I saw the worst one last night of these two pit bulls literally eating this man alive over in England somewhere, and you see all the other old people just kind of standing around trying to kick at the dog, but this guy's getting eaten by a dog, and I'm just really excited about my dog being here tonight. So
Someone was eating a dog.
Yeah, I mean, the dog was eating a human?
Yeah, two pit bulls were eating some old British man.
Oh my goodness.
Watched it over and over for about 30 minutes, and then I couldn't go to sleep, and I've been having nightmares, and it's just been a really rough week, Tony. I apologize. I'm not saying a lot tonight,
Jamar,
but
stop taking your dogs to England. Okie dokie.
Sorry.
So much fun. William, any last words? Anything that you're passionate about, perhaps? Anything you want to yell about?
Yeah, I mean, I've been still listening to a bunch of True, the rap artist I've been listening to the past month a lot, so I just kind of want to end this with a hootie-hoo! 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 I have a sweet little dog. It's been 4 months. It's been 4 months.
William, just sing the...
I got a sweet little dog yesterday. Yesterday. I got... Start singing, bitch! You throw me off all night, you fucking weirdo-looking piece of shit. I got a sweet little dog. What's the reverb? Yesterday, I got a sweet little dog. Yesterday.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
William Montgomery, everybody.
First off, Red Band, happy Yom Kippur. I'd ask if you fasted today, but I think we all already know the answer to that. Holy shit. Also, Sean, I just have to say you seem much nicer than Richard Pisping when he was on the show. That's kind of a deep cut. Okay, let's keep going. If you paid me $500,000 to claim Russell Brand raped me, he'd now be up to 5 accusers. I'm not saying those women were paid off. I'm just saying I can probably figure out a time the two of us were in remotely the same time zone. Russell Brand announced he is taking time away from comedy and will reappear in 2 years as the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. Also, I just watched Snakes on a Plane, so I'd like to say, enough is enough. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Okay, that's my time. Thank y'all.
William Montgomery. Wow. Look at this iconic moment. This is basically, I mean, you're basically the same. How did you know he was wearing green shorts, by the way? Look at this.
Sean, so nice to
This
see
is
you.
incredible.
So nice to
Yeah.
Yes, Sean, I did this because I know you're getting very famous now. I was wondering if you needed a body double. That's why I came out here like this. Seriously, if you need a body double. I never gonna stop! Yeah. I ain't never gonna stop being your body double! Cool, yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Wow. This is...
Quit looking at my dick, bitch!
It is very aggressive. I mean, there is a lot going on. We have so much to talk about right now. William Montgomery, famously the record holder for appearances and interviews on this show, and we are literally seeing more of him than we've ever seen before. For those of you that are just listening to the podcast, let me update you. He is indeed basically shirtless and almost pantless. He has an absolutely inordinate amount of dick on the front. I mean, there is something in there.
And if y'all were wondering, it is actually very cold backstage, okay? Shut up, bitch. Holy shit.
And I think we finally found out why he doesn't wipe his ass. It turns out he doesn't have one. It is incredible. William, turn around, show these people your... that is... Wow.
If y'all don't think I've been practicing my twerking, you'd be wrong. I mean, check this out.
That is just loose underwear bouncing. For those of you thinking you're seeing twerking right now, he is shaking the loose underwear where his ass should be.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
This
now.
place
Stop.
is fucking wild right now. And then, William, let's talk about all that fucking... What is that in the front of your pants? Do you have something in there?
Yeah.
Please tell me that's like a sock or something.
Yeah. Do you have 2 dicks?
Yeah. It looks like there's like stuff going on in there.
I have to be honest with you all. I have 2 dicks and 3 testicles.
Wow. That is incredible.
It's like a coconut shrimp or something. What is that?
Oh, right.
Coconut shrimp or something. Holy shit! Fucking bitch!
What the fuck is that?
You have his mouth watering at the thought of a coconut shrimp right now. William Montgomery showing off today, a perfect body. Next to Sugar Sean, you guys look like a before and after for exercise. This is absolutely incredible. You, oh my God, what is that?
There's something in my stomach!
Oh my God, it's trying to get out. This is incredible. Wow. My goodness. You look like the stepdad that turned Sugar Sean into an elite athlete. This is absolutely amazing. Your stomach is doing something outrageous. What is that? How do you do that?
It's called a front twerk.
Joe List, please explain to us what you think is going on up here.
You look like never been to the gym, the Anvil Neidhart.
What?
I almost did a spit take. That was very, very good.
Tony liked it.
Those of you that know Jim the Anvil Neidhart will laugh very hard at that.
I guess nobody knows who he is. He was a wrestler 48 years ago.
Yep.
He had a beard.
Wore sunglasses, giant red beard.
Yeah.
Not quite as misshapen as you.
Yeah.
This is incredible, William. Explain to us how you get a body like that.
I do 75 sit-ups a day. I do 200 push-ups a day. I'm doing 200 pull-ups a day. I'm doing 75 burpees outside. I mean, it's been so hot. I do a bunch of side straddle hops. I'm doing, what else? I'm doing bench press, barbells. What else? I have a Stairmaster. I have a, what was that fucking noise? What the fuck is back there? But yeah, no, Tony, I've been working out super hard. But yes, Sean, I mean, I swear to God, man, if you need some sort of security or anything like that, I would be more than willing to help. Just let me know. Maybe after the show we can talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Can you perhaps put the mic in the mic stand and show us what you would do if someone tried to attack Sugar Sean? Can you give us a little of that fight? Yeah, here he is.
Joe, do you want to stand up?
Okay.
Joe?
Wait. All right. Don't hurt anybody. Don't touch anybody.
Act like you're attacking Joe. Dude, get the fuck out!
Whoa. That was... Wow. Looks like someone may have found a new gig here tonight. Joe, how does it feel?
Well, that was scary because I could see Sean on the other side of him, so that was kind of terrifying. Now, for the folks at home, though, your body is not that bad. We're making jokes. That's it's not horrible.
Especially those knees. Look at those knees.
Yeah.
Red Band taking shots.
Yeah, Red Band. Well, his mom also kind of likes my body because I was in Ohio last week. Beating that shit up! I don't give a fuck, Red Band! But yeah, I don't know if y'all have seen snakes on a plane. I saw it for the first time this past weekend. That's crazy. They let loose a bunch of snakes on a motherfucking plane.
The big red machine showing us today exactly why he has that name. After we found out here today that he has 2 dicks and 3 testicles.
It was a very expensive surgery I did.
Oh, there you go. There, you do have hemorrhoids. How have your hemorrhoids been? It's looking.
They're actually better. Some good Samaritan sent me a box here filled with Preparation H wipe. So whoever did that, I genuinely appreciate
That is true.
it.
I was at Mitzi's when the package arrived. He literally got a giant box of Preparation H wipes.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was a big box of money or something, but it was fucking asshole wipes. So, yeah. But thank you, whoever did that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It wasn't you. Who keeps on fucking doing that, you dumbass?
What are you going to do to that person who keeps yelling?
I'm going to fucking meet you outside with Sean, and we're going to start cutting you from the ground up. I don't even know what that means. Cutting you from the ground up. What does that mean? But yeah, we'll probably kill you, fucking dumbass.
An absolute monster. He did it again. Another new minute. Repping Sugar Sean O'Malley. Make some noise for the great and powerful William Montgomery, everybody.
Let me hear y'all make some noise if you stand at the gate to personally shake hands with and thank every Sky Medallion Gold member. It's a shout out to Delta. Okay, let's keep it going. Joe Biden recently made a huge gaffe when he referred to LL Cool J as a talented rapper. A lady is suing Disney World after water was forced inside her vagina on a water slide. The good news is she stands to make a lot of money. The bad news is it was Red Band's mom. Red Band, what was her old ass doing at Typhoon Lagoon? California Senator Dianne Feinstein died 2 years ago. No, but apparently she actually had some dirt on Hillary Clinton. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
Exactly 1 minute, by the way. The master of the craft, the undefeated, undisputed champion of Kill Tony, digging deep into his ear right now.
Yeah, my ear has been itching all night inside of my ear hole.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I've gotten this new listening device saying, Tony, this is a true story. I have found these people. They just moved into the apartment complex where I live. And I'm pretty sure they're drug dealers. I have been looking out of my window literally 8 hours at a time during the day. And I confronted one of the girls the other morning. She had these horrible sores all over her legs. And I go up and I'm like, oh, what, you just move here? What's going on? And she said, yeah, my ex-boyfriend is really abusive. And I was like, are you sure you fucking live here? And she said, you need to leave. Why are you acting so animated talking to me? So it kind of pissed me off that a literal crazy person called my fucking ass out for being crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. It took a hit to my confidence when that happened. But other than that, I've been doing all right.
For those of you that may have not understood that story, William is the type of neighbor that does indeed look out of his window a lot. He's kind of like a 75-year-old man trapped in the body of whatever the fuck that is.
He writes letters to the manager about his neighbors.
And he did. That is an actual.
Yeah, I've been emailing.
William has been, a lot of what you hear, believe it or not, is real with William Montgomery. Including the part about Red Band's mom.
Yeah, her pussy was bleeding.
Yeah, okay. But this is real. William did talk to this lady, and then you complained to the manager of your building, and then what happened?
I told the manager that they were walking in their apartment with a bunch of bags with TJ Maxx on the bags. I think it was all stolen goods. And then I was thinking afterwards, I'm sure the lady is thinking I'm just some fucking person making fun of TJ Maxx. And I'm not. I love TJ Maxx. But yeah, I'm having second thoughts. I should have deleted the email. I shouldn't have sent it. But what's so funny, Red Band?
It's Cam Patterson.
Bro, Jolly just moved in, bro. You don't got to worry about it, dog. You're going to be fine.
Hey, man, fuck you. I don't live over there. I live in a real piece of shit.
Yeah, I live okay. Yeah, it's these scary-looking white people. I'm sure people thought I was talking about some blacks or whatever.
They weren't black?
But
Well, they were Puerto Ricans?
Filipinos, I think.
So... you look out your window a lot. You're keeping an eye on everything. Has there been more suspicious behavior that we haven't heard about? You got back Sunday from the road.
Yeah, there's this anorexic girl. I'm always watching her walking around. She is horribly skinny, and the ambulance came to her apartment a couple days ago before we left to go to Virginia. So I think she might have died. I don't know. I was looking at them, and they rolled her out with a sheet over her head. So I do think she died. She was really skinny.
Very rarely do they. Very rarely do paramedics put a sheet over a living person's head.
So I think she died.
Extremely rare. Unless the person's just very sleepy.
Yeah, it could have been that, but I think she died.
Don't want to bother them with the bright lights of the outside. Okay.
So
what else is going on, William?
Somebody died, the drug dealers. What else is going on? I finally have some shows, Tony, where I'm doing some rare headlining sets. I hope this
headlining.
And I think I'm now saying it too late. Some's coming up in Vegas and then San Diego and Memphis before that. So we'll see how it goes.
You going to name the dates of these shows? Or are we...
I should have written it down on my note card. I honestly fucking...
Do you have any idea what month they're in?
Yeah, October. I think the San Diego one is the last weekend of October, and the fucking Vegas one is the week before that. So we'll see. We'll see if I can do more than 20 minutes.
Promoter, William Montgomery.
Yeah, we'll see if I can do over 20 minutes. That's all I've been doing. What's funny? Catch
him doing the same 20-minute set 3 times in a row in Vegas, and
I'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun, and if you show up, I'm probably just doing 20 minutes. So people need to get ready for a 20-minute headlining set.
Can you give them a little taste of can you do one joke that you do in your 20-minute set?
Hell no! I ain't getting all that damn bone. That's a book I'm working on about the only black lady on the Titanic.
See? Yeah.
That was good.
That shit crushes in theaters. We're having a lot of fun. I kick him out there first to get the party started in these theaters, and he
been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Somebody died during David Lucas's set, or almost. They were having a heart attack.
Wild. There was a guy during David Lucas's performance at the Capital One Hall that in the front row who was having a heart attack during David Lucas's set, a literal heart attack. During David's set, someone had a heart attack, and it wasn't David Lucas. It is unbelievably incredible. What do you think, David Jolly?
That's real gang violence right there, boy. Yep. Lucas out here killing motherfuckers with jokes.
That guy's okay, by the way.
William, let me ask you a question. What would you do if 2 people moved into your apartment building that looked like my esteemed panel here?
I'd come over there with some cookies that I had freshly baked and try to just make friends, because I might, if I'm being very honest with you, I'd probably be a little bit nervous. It's been nice being around y'all and around y'all. I'm not normally around a bunch of black people, but it's been a pleasure. So I'd probably go over there and try to make friends. And
is there anything that you're passionate about this week?
Ooh, what am I not passionate about this week? I saw the new Saw 10 movie last night. That was a lot of fun.
Saw 10?
Saw 10. I spent $75 on their on the popcorn bucket and Saw cup, so that was exciting. And the popcorn really wasn't all that good, and it was a giant bucket, but I forced myself to eat it. And Tony, I'm really excited actually about the fucking bidet up in the green room bathroom right now.
Oh, shit. There is a new bidet.
There's a new bidet up there, and I feel sorry for the motherfucker that has to clean it because I pissed all over it. And I'm not gonna stop pissing all over the fucking bidet. So I don't know who has to clean that shit up every night, but I'm gonna be peeing on it every fucking night.
You're gonna pee on the bidet?
Yes, just on the seat and the bidet, just all parts of it. It's kind of, I don't know if you've noticed, it's coming out a long ways. It seems like a weird construction on that thing. I don't know.
It is a little misshapen. I'm not exactly sure who is in charge of lining up the bidet with the toilet here in the green room.
It's a different color, too.
It's also a different color than the toilet. The toilet is black. The bidet is white.
What is a bidet?
A bidet is
that's the booty hole cleaner when they shoot the water in your booty hole.
that is exactly how a doctor
Pissing on that
would
shit, nigga, cause that shit gay. You know what I'm saying? I love gay people.
Cam Patterson, charming as hell.
You should do a show called Cam and the Gays.
Oh shit.
Had to be hard, hell yeah.
Oh shit. I know. What was that? What was that? What was that supposed to be?
The beginning of the Cam and the Gays theme song.
Oh. Here we go. Here it is. The theme song to Cam and the Gays. Cam and the Gays.
And then and then it's just Red Band on the show.
William, we love you. You did it again. William Montgomery, everybody.
Shit, last night in the hotel room with him, I was with him, he told me he was 14. So that kind of, I feel a little ripped off about that. Yeah, he said he was fucking 14. I believed it. He looks 14. Okay. So I just finished another installment of Where's Waldo, and I'm starting to think he doesn't exist. John Fetterman, the Pennsylvania senator who wears sweats and has trouble forming complete sentences, said America isn't sending its best and brightest to Washington. That's like Satan saying people should be nicer to one another. Holy shit. What's the difference between John Fetterman and Red Band? John Fetterman actually has an excuse. He had a stroke, Red Band. That's what that was. I recently tried menthol condoms, and I've got to tell y'all, they don't taste like you'd expect, but the fiberglass does tickle my pussy. When it comes to Israel and Hamas, I just hope both sides have fun. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
Wow. Holy shit, what an episode. What a night. You coming in with another fucking absolute monstrosity of a minute, doing it more than anybody. Not easy to do. William Montgomery.
It's so nice to be here. I had my first headlining weekend this past weekend in Vegas. It was wonderful. Did 50 fucking minutes, which
50 minutes.
I didn't think I could do that. And if y'all could tell my voice, I wish I could yell tonight, but I'm probably not because I didn't even have my voice at all yesterday. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out, Tony. I think doing 3 hours worth of comedy is not gonna work with my voice. So I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. And then
it gets stronger.
We'll see. And then, Tony, I swear to God, I want to read a text message. So on Saturday night, the next two shows, literally at 8, when I'm walking into the club, I received this text message from my father, Larry. It says, let's tell William tomorrow so he won't worry about it during his shows. I swear to God. And then I immediately text him, what? And then he calls me, my grandfather died, Rusty Vance. So rest in peace, Rusty Vance.
Rest in peace, Rusty.
But it was a nightmare. See, I want to yell so much right now, you fucking pussy, but I literally, it would hurt so bad. Why would you do that? It's Rusty Vance.
Did he die from AIDS?
Did he die from AIDS? God, you sound crazier and crazier by the fucking week, dude. Did he die of it? God, your voice. But yeah, no, it was fun. And then I get up there and I have to have my notebook for these longer sets, and I immediately spill a cup of water on my notebook. So
You've done that before. You actually did that at the world famous Chicago Theater. You went up before me and there was fucking water all over the floor.
Yeah, spilled the water. Why did you just say, wow, and fucking clap? You look like a slut, bitch. Holy shit.
Hey, she's got a date with a 15-year-old later, okay?
With that 14-year-old.
Yeah.
We hope she's a slut. Yeah. We hope. We're going to get a follow-up to that date, and you'll be a legend. If you fuck him, I will tell you this. If you fuck him, then I'm serious. If you fuck him, you have a ticket to kill Tony for the rest of your life. I'm a genius.
Let's go. If you don't, she will. So, you know.
And I want to be there. I want to be allowed to watch. That has to be a part of the contract. I have to watch him fuck your fucking nasty looking ass, bitch.
Oh my goodness. William, you're being very
I'm sorry. Red Band pissed me off earlier. It's my fucking dead grandfather, and let me try out some of the crowd work I did with using that information. Rusty Vance, my grandfather died. Can anybody guess how old he was when?
69.
Can anybody guess how old Rusty was? If somebody... When somebody guesses it, we could say, when I hear the right... Shit, I don't know how old his old ass was. So that guy. That was about 10 minutes worth of crowd work doing that.
That's how you did 50 minutes.
Yes, I did 15 to 20 of that, just standing, staring forward, hearing all these numbers.
That is so funny. For those of you that don't know, a little fun fact about William is that, a little behind the scenes, which I think is good for the people that have been following you for half a decade on the show. A very interesting thing is while he writes so many unbelievable minutes on the show, he has a slight problem interjecting those minutes into his longer, normal standalone stand-up set. He gets his balls busted a lot about doing, the same 15, the same 20, whatever, even though he has this plethora, more than anyone publicly in the world has blatantly jokes that work. He puts them out all the time on the show. But can you explain to the people why you have a little bit of trouble? I know it's a serious subject.
I don't know. I mean, when I'm opening up for you, Tony, I get so in my head. You put so much pressure on me. I feel like I'm gonna fucking explode most of the time. So I'm like, okay, I have to keep on doing these jokes. Tony, I did say one joke that you told me not to say before, but I had to in Vegas.
What was the one?
Chris Angel's greatest trick is how he made himself disappear.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
And I did a couple Rick Moranis jokes, but no, I was interjecting a lot more. Tony hates the Rick Moranis jokes. Yeah. I think they're wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the guy that's been a recluse for 25 years? You think that?
Dude, I don't know what it is. There's and I've seen you for years now, man. There's just like a darkness that around you that it makes me truly uncomfortable. I feel like you have...
Well, at least there's something around my fucking ass. I don't even know what to think when I look at your fucking ass.
You have...
Don't come at me.
You have...
I've been doing this shit for 5 fucking years, dumbass. I said I wasn't gonna fucking stream. Don't come at me like that. You got nothing
I want you to scream.
Your stupid fucking ass.
I want you to say, you have, look at me energy. You have a screaming, look at
thanks.
me. Yeah, it's a terrifying...
Cool, I take that as a compliment, dumbass.
Dude,
what the fuck?
When it eventually
Don't come
comes
at me
out,
like that, you fucking idiot.
When it eventually comes out that this guy has murdered a lot of people, we're all
not going to be surprised.
Not surprised.
Dude, shut the fuck up, dumbass. I promised I wouldn't fucking yell tonight, but I can't help it when I look in your stupid fucking eyes, dude.
My eyes?
I have a dark energy on my fucking ass. You got nothing.
This is dark.
Dumbass.
This is very dark.
And I
Very dark.
Oh, what?
This is dark.
This is dark. This is dark.
Don't come at me, motherfucker. What do you mean I got a dark energy? My fucking grandfather died a couple days ago, dumbass. And I've been playing with the Ouija board, so maybe that's why my energy's dark.
There you go.
I've like 4 spirits in my apartment, so sorry for coming after your ass. I get nervous. I haven't slept in 3 fucking days.
You hugged me before this.
Huh?
You hugged me before this.
Yeah, I put a curse on you, dumbass. You can't hug somebody who's performing in the dark arts.
You hugged me.
Yeah, well, good luck trying to pee later.
I don't understand you, man.
Well, I don't understand you either, so we're in the same boat then.
Should we hug?
Yeah, do you want to hug?
Wow, this is a very special moment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
Now, if Israel and Palestine could just do that.
Yeah. Paraglide. No.
That's the reason his grandfather died.
Wait, what?
Jesus
Red Band.
Christ.
Did you hear that, William?
What'd he say?
He said you're going to be on the secret show tonight. You win the big prize right down the street. The ceiling's too high. Everyone doesn't do well there. It's not built for comedy. Lucky you and White Webster.
Wait, so what did you say, Red Man?
I said you won a spot on the secret show. Congratulations.
No, he said the hug thing, and then he goes, for no reason, he goes, that's the reason your grandfather died.
What's the reason, Red Bean?
I don't know.
AIDS!
See, it doesn't work out how you think it's going to work out sometimes, doesn't it? You were thinking people are going to laugh at AIDS. Nobody fucking laughed, dumbass. My fucking grandfather died. Why do you fucking...
I'm sorry about your grandfather, honestly.
Thank you.
Like with like the medicine recently in the AIDS community that would have helped him, and he.
So doubling down on the AIDS shit, you dumbass.
You know what? Secret Show Thursday?
I think Red Band was doing those jokes so that he could have a moment of silence for your grandfather. William, you know, I mean, it's fucking crazy, but I'll say it. A lot of these times, and I mentioned this to Red Band after Heath Cortis's performance, I go, it's so weird how so often, I mean, statistically, because I remember specifically, oh God, who the fuck was it? It was, Aaron Belial. We kept pulling out of the bucket all night long. And then the final bucket pull, I go, the final bucket pull of the night, we have enough time for one more. It was him. And all these times, you have to go up after fucking
Yeah, I'm
chaos.
horrified. I
It's
was horrified back there.
So interesting. And meanwhile, you blast through, you make it look easy, and you've done it more than anybody, and you fucking did it again tonight, fresh off of the death of your grandfather. Let's see how loud this place can get for literally the goat of the show, William Montgomery, everybody.
Riddle me this, Tony. What's black and white and red all over? A bloody race war. Riddle me this, Tony. Who can count to 7 unless he's talking about how many grandchildren he has? Joe Biden. Riddle me this, Tony. Why is Red Band's mom's pussy so big? She's a whore.
She's a whore.
Okay, next riddle. Who's the least scary villain in all of Gotham City? Catwoman. Great Scott, Batman. How will you ever manage? Catwoman, that's not a villain, that's a hoarder. What's next? Plant Mom? Too late, there's already poison ivy, and don't get me started on, oh shit, that's not a rash. That can be cleared up in 48 to 72 hours. Tune in next week when Batman faces a pansexual makeup influencer. Meanwhile, you got Penguin Stumpy ass. He makes Red Band look like Bruce Wayne. And then Two-Face, God, you know what would be even more frightening? Matthew Perry in a hot tub. Get the fuck out of here. No wonder Batman always wins. Okay, that's my time.
Wow. 1:40 of thunder and lightning from the man who has done it the most all time, the great, the powerful William Montgomery, fresh off of 5 sold-out shows in San Diego, fresh off of a huge month, another month of successful cameos. Tony, you're one of the top earners on Cameo. Yes, William.
Tony, the penguin is hurt.
The penguin is hurt?
The penguin is hurt.
The penguin is hurt?
The penguin is very injured right now, Tony. It's almost Halloween. I'm worried about the penguin.
Oh, what happened with the penguin?
We don't really know what happened. He and Catwoman got in a fight. No, he's really hurt, though, so.
What?
The penguin I think he fell down some stairs, or he got thrown down some stairs, something with Catwoman. Penguin's super hurt. We're all worried about him, so send up a prayer for Mr. Penguin when you get a chance. He's super hurt. I mean, he was a very old friend of mine, and yeah, he got like thrown down the stairs or something with stairs a couple days ago with Catwoman.
Wow.
So.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Is that some CIA activation shit or something?
Yes.
I love it. So, William, what else is going on?
Oh my gosh! I mean, after the penguin got so hurt. I mean, we pretty much grew up together, Tony, so it's been really hard. Something about he and the Catwoman, something about stairs. He's been super fucking hurt. Why did you just shake your head in disgust at that, sir?
Okay, so the penguin is hurt. I got that part. Penguin's hurt. So what else is going on, William?
Penguin's hurt.
Okay.
We're all looking for Catwoman.
Yep. I got that.
No, but nothing else really, Tony. Yeah, I've learned on the longer shows I can't yell as much, which is a nightmare because I've gotten so used to yelling I can't yell as much. So I've started actually whispering some of the punchlines.
Oh, wow. It seems like the crowd is in a ruckus about this. This is like Mike Tyson doing karate or something like that.
Okay, I'll prove my point. It's actually much better, I think.
Okay, here he is trying something new. Give him a chance. This is like Francis Ngannou boxing. You might be surprised. Here we go.
I like it when my mom goes out of town because I get to sleep on her side of the bed.
Whoa.
See, it's actually much better.
Wow. Okay.
Paul Walker, more like Paul Crasher.
Whoa, look at that. I like it.
I heard the reason Paul Walker died was because a director forgot to say cut.
Oh my goodness gracious.
See, it's actually much better. Yeah, luckily it's been working out.
Wow, that's really, really interesting. Cool. So no more yelling.
No more yelling. I'm done.
How's your grandfather?
My dead grandfather that we covered last week. Why would you fucking bring that up, dumbass? It's fucking almost Halloween, you piece of fucking shit. Why would you? The penguin's hurt. Okay, I got a little laugh. Yeah, I was worried about the penguin talk, and then yeah, big time. Fuck you, dude.
Okay.
But no, been whispering stuff, and this actually, Tony, is a very exciting episode. I literally have a
a brand new actual sponsorship. I'm super excited to tell y'all. I think I'd mentioned on the show before that I don't wipe my butthole anymore. I started doing this method where I take a big shit, I get in the shower, doo-doo gets all clogged up in the fucking drains. There's hair down in the drains.
Now, a little fun fact is that while so much of the fun stuff that he talks about is silly and wild, this is actually true. He famously does not wipe his ass. This is a thing that his parents have talked about to me. His girlfriend has talked with everyone about how she finds little clumps of shit in the shower drain.
It was ripping apart my relationship.
Every time that he shits, instead of wiping like a fucking human being, he literally has to get into the entire shower and wipe his hand back and forth along his asshole and let the little shit pieces go down the drain. I know it is absolutely shocking to find out that one of your favorite comedians
I kind of like sticking my fingers in my asshole.
I think that is what everybody would assume.
That
is absolutely true.
Don't let these betas emasculate you, baby. You're an alpha male. None of us wipe.
Well, little hobo. I mean, your asshole is made of hay.
Yeah.
So tell us more. What is this sponsorship? Is this real?
Basically, yes, I'm dead fucking serious right now. The penguin stuff I was lying about. I was thinking that was going to be much funnier, but it was a giant fucking Halloween disaster. But no, my new sponsorship is Dude Wipes, okay?
We love Dude Wipes.
I can now wipe my butthole in the shower. I use the Dude Wipes in the shower. I should be using them.
Wait, that would not be how you use the Dude Wipes. You wouldn't have to get in the shower to use a wet wipe.
I can wash my hair at the same time I'm cleaning out my asshole, Tony. You know I'm a big time saver. I literally have been doing that.
Really?
TT and brush my teeth at the same time. I shed.
They dissolve in the shower, though. They're safe for your drains.
I can't even fucking understand your stupid
Well, why
ass.
don't you listen up?
We got it. So
fucking idiot.
So I see that there's. What are all these boxes?
So basically, I'm very too excited to announce I'm the newest fucking spokesperson for Dude Wipes.
Wow.
Who the fuck wants some Dude Wipes?
Oh my goodness. The place is in chaos.
Who wants to fucking do it? Get your hands in the air!
He is asking that everybody. Whoa, really? Maybe put a little arc into it, William. There you go.
Dude Wipes!
Okay.
Dude Wipes!
There you go. There's Dude Wipes coming. Put your hands in front of your face.
The penguin is injured!
Who wants
Yeah!
Wow, he has literally got boxes of Dude Wipes. You get a Dude Wipe. You get a Dude Wipe. Wow, this is unbelievable.
Dude Wipes!
Dude Wipes!
Oh my God, William, put a little,
dumbass.
William, put a little arc. William, a little more arc. There you go. There you go, a little arc under it.
I'm working on it!
Wow, there are Dude Wipes flying through the air. Remember that any injuries from the Dude Wipes are not responsibility of Joe Rogan, Kill Tony, Death Squad, Golden Pony Productions. Wow. Talking to happy people.
We have a
Yoni, are you getting this?
Whoa!
Are you getting? Oh my God.
William!
Oh my goodness. Whoa. This guy. This is absolutely incredible. What a moment in Kill Tony history as the crowd is excitedly getting Dude Wipes.
Dude Wipes!
Tony, those are the best Dude Wipes, too. Mint chill.
These really are an unbelievable product. William, you got some over there. Up there on that. Those guys want some Dude Wipes.
All right.
There are Dude Wipes absolutely everywhere.
People from the balcony want it.
They're paying me $1,000
for each one of
Wait,
these I throw out.
somebody up in the balcony. William, somebody up in the balcony. Where's the dude balcony? Balcony.
This is a disaster. There's so many people with bloody faces.
That corner over there. Look at that.
I'm getting good, Tony. Who else won?
Whoa, maybe keep the lights on, Kino. There you go.
We have 20 boxes to go through.
Imagine how much money he must be making right now. Indeed. Who wants a dude wife? All right. This is absolutely incredible. A historical moment in the show. Incredible! So many people just got dude wipes. There are so many boxes still behind you. I guess I'm getting word that anybody that didn't get a package of dude wipes is going to get some on the way out. How interesting is that? My
It's
little
true.
earpiece.
Mid-chill, the best one.
Brought to you by Dude Wipes, which is an absolutely unbelievable product. Everybody uses them.
Use offer code Duncan.
And congratulations. You know, of all the sponsorships that you've said that you've had before, this one actually seems real.
It's a very real one. Get your dude wipes. I'm wiping my asshole now. I'm proud of it. I used to be embarrassed about wiping my fucking asshole, but now I'm not embarrassed anymore because it's not wipes for like a pussy or something. It's for dudes' buttholes. I swear to God, I'm not putting some fucking woman pussy fucking thing near my butthole. It's only dude wipes. So.
Yeah. In honor of Catwoman, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag and just say it. I mean, the people over at Dude Wipes, I do believe the owner or something important very high up, literally heard about you not wiping your ass. And literally, it is a true, real partnership with William Montgomery. So support Dude Wipes, an unbelievably great product that loves William and loves Kill Tony. And congratulations, that's a really big deal to have an actual sponsor when your job is yelling and whispering
Coming
for
up
a living.
with penguin stuff. That was a disaster. The Mr. Penguin
Yeah,
thing.
usually when somebody tries something that doesn't work, they don't repeat it 15 more times, but it's part of your brilliance. And look at you. I mean, you're sponsored by Dude Wipes, so who am I to judge you?
I know, no fucking women pussy shows going near my asshole.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more time for the legend, William Montgomery, everybody. And that's another episode of Kill Tony. Hi.